Welcome to another edition of Talk City Greensboro, produced by GTN, featuring interviews and events happening around town. It's an easy way to stay in the know while you're on the go. Subscribe to Talk City on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or SoundCloud so you can keep up with what's going on in Greensboro City government. Filling in for our host, Josh Johnson, who is still on vacation, is myself, Devin Smith, and alongside me, our senior producer, Carlos Castellanos. How you doing today,
Hey,
sir?
Devin, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going well.
I think I'm just going to take Josh's spot.
That's fine. He can actually take my spot when he comes back.
Well, what's up, Greensboro? Thank you for joining us for another Talk City podcast. Today we're talking about something I'm so happy to be talking about. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sports, more specifically basketball. We want to shed some light on an organization you may not be aware of. We're talking to Coach Shatrina Smalls of the Greensboro Kaos, a women's pro basketball team here in Greensboro. Hey, Shatrina.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
All right, so on your website and previous videos, you have told your story about getting into sports like soccer and track, but basketball is what really stuck with you. Could you tell us a little bit of why you decided to take on the responsibility of creating a semi-pro team?
It was kind of like a no-brainer. I've been coaching for a while, almost 20 years. You may not think so. I still look fairly young. But I had the opportunity to coach a semi-pro team last summer. And from there, it was like, oh, shoot, I think I could own a team. And so a new league got started, and I became really close with the commissioner. And during that process, she was like, man, I think it would be good for you to own a team. Mm-hmm. And after a lot of consideration, I was like, all right, I'll go for it, you know. But for me, it was a no-brainer because there's so much talent here in Greensboro and in Triad and a Triangle. And women's sports is so untapped. It's underrated. It doesn't get the accolades it deserves. But these women I have on my team are ballers, like mothers, teachers, and they're still chasing their dream to either go overseas or try to get a shot at the WNBA. They work all day or take care of kids all day and still come to practice and want to play. So why not give somebody an opportunity? You know, I'm a little old and out of shape to play. So, so you know, why not give people the opportunity that, you know, they have? The best thing in life you can do is give back. So this is my way of giving back to the sport.
Oh, okay. And so what was it kind of like starting, like the process of starting this team and things like, what was it like, you know, what did you have to kind of go through? I'm sure it was a lot of paperwork and different things like that.
Yeah.
But,
you know, I was looking forward to the fun, but it was a lot of paperwork. It was a lot of paperwork, you know, making sure you have your LLC and insurance and things of that nature because, you know, you want to present yourself as professionally as possible. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's basically what it was, is making sure I had all my ducks in a row. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it was recruiting players and recruiting coaches. And I have an amazing staff, social media director and GM and game day operator, even though he didn't get a chance to, you know, show off his skills this summer. But I just began to surround myself with people who, I'm not going to say had the same vision as me, but they wanted to see my vision come to fruition. Okay. So that's the best part about it.
So you play basketball, but a lot of what I see when I do research about the Greensboro Kaos, which it could have been because of what we're going through as far as with COVID-19, but it was all about Kaos Cares. Mm-hmm. And so why was it important for you to start to give back to this community through your organization as a basketball team? And what are some of the ways that you do that?
Well, Kaos Cares kind of came around. We've always thought about becoming a nonprofit, but somewhere down the line. So we're still finalizing that paperwork. So that's what the Kaos Care is going to be. It's going to be a part of the Kaos organization, but it's going to be our nonprofit. But it came about just because our season was a wash this year. Mm-hmm. And why not give back? And then we were working with the IRC. That was the organization we chose to roll out Kaos Cares with. So we began a t-shirt campaign just to give money back to the IRC. And everybody know what that is. That's the Interactive Resource Center. And they help the homeless population here, help them with housing, food, shelter, things of that nature. And what a lot of people don't know about me is that, well, a lot of people know I'm from New York, but growing up, I had 2 uncles who were homeless most of my life. So when I found this organization, I always wanted to find a way to give back to them.
Yeah.
And cause I feel like if my uncles had the same opportunities that the IRC give out, they would have maybe been in a better position. So it was just kind of something that I felt like I had to do. We couldn't play, but why not give back to the community that's one day going to support us, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. So you tell us about a little bit about the league you play in?
Yes. The league is the WPBA, the Women's Professional Basketball Association. This was also supposed to be their first year rolling out as well. But there's teams in Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia, Philadelphia. Yeah, like, so we had a good bit of teams ready to play. Even some executives who used to work for the WNBA are executives here at the WPBA. And the main goal was to really give women players a place domestically to play. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that women players go overseas to play because they don't feel like they have the same opportunities here. So a lot of the WNBA players you see playing over the summer are playing in Russia, you know, for the rest of the year, or playing in Spain. So we want to give, the goal of the league is to give women a place to play here in front of your friends and family. A chance to go after your goals again. So it's a pretty good league.
When can people expect to see more basketball being played? Have you planned yet, or is everything on hold?
If I had that answer, man, I would be a millionaire. I wish. Like I said, I have some phenomenal players who are texting me every day, Coach, did you hear anything yet? Coach. And I'm like, I wish I had an answer for you. It's just so hard with the state of the world right now. You know, some states are more open than we are. So there are some teams in the league who are actually playing exhibition games against, you know, other teams in their state. But North Carolina, we're still locked down. And I'm grateful for it just because I would rather be safe than sorry. But I have no idea. But I wish that you all can see my ladies play because they are a phenomenal group of women who deserve to have their talent showcased, you know, to the city. And the city deserves to have a women's sport here, you know? Like, they deserve to see some girls out there hooping.
Yeah. So is there, are teams, like, stuck on state rules? Is that kind of how it's going?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. You know, like, the commissioner sent out an email saying, you know, if you choose to do something, just make sure you're following proper guidelines. But here, there aren't any gyms open. As you might drive by some courts, the rims are taken down off the outside courts. So we're just trying to keep in regulation with everything. But this weekend, we're starting outside workouts. So I still want to keep my team motivated and the ladies motivated to stay in shape and see what happens. But, man, I wish this season we would have played.
Me too.
Yeah, and you can find tickets on the website. So whenever you do start playing, that's where people can go. Okay.
Yeah.
So regarding operations, you're looking for, once things get started, you are looking for the community to back you and the community to support this team. So how can volunteers and sponsors, like, what kind of roles and how can people get involved with Greensboro Chaos?
We're always looking for volunteers, even now, just because we want to get more involved in the community, since this is the area that we're in right now. So even if we can't play, we still want to get involved. So if there's any community groups, or if it's a college student who's looking for internship hours, we had a phenomenal intern, but she had to move back home to Tennessee when everything started happening. But we have phenomenal interns. We have great opportunities for them to sit under the GM, to sit under the social media director. So volunteers, especially when games start, we're looking for people to do score, ticket takers. But sponsors, yes. We, like any other organization, especially getting started, we are looking for people to help us, to back us. But with backing us come with benefits. You know, you get free tickets to the game, you get apparel. Your kids can, get mentored by one of the players or myself if that's what you like. We'll sponsor you. We'll put banners up. But sponsors is really big, and we are looking for some big sponsors if if anyone is out there who would like to see some women's sports and, just help feed into the dreams of these young ladies.
Absolutely. And what's the website that everyone can go to figure out all this information about Chaos? You can see things that are happening with Chaos Care. Where can they go to find out more about the Greensboro Chaos?
We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can also go to our website, www.greensborokaos, chaos with a K, Kaos. And even on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we are Greensboro Chaos. We try to make it as easy as possible for people to find us. We want you to find us. So you can visit us on all social media platforms and at our website.
Sounds really cool. Yeah. Well, stay tuned in weekly by subscribing to Talk City Greensboro on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. And don't forget, you can download the podcast from SoundCloud.
That's it for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Talk City. Be sure to watch GTN, your official source for news and information about the city of Greensboro. GTN is available on Spectrum 13,
AT&T Channel 99,
and North State Channel 31.
GTN is also available on Roku and streams on the city's website at greensboro-nc.gov. Have a good one.